welcome to Mind Your Business, a channel where we are in at everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip. Well, Marie seems to be very messy, as we know, and her friend Essie is definitely messy too. Asking Lateshia about, whether she's confronted her, about the interview that she did where she called them all co-workers. Yeah, of course, she wanted to know that one. I don't blame them at the same time. What can you do? But I must say that Marie, even though she does seem to be bad vibes at times, I like that she's doing some good work. That property that, she was investing in and working on with Lateshia was for people with mental disabilities. And I thought that was really good, or intellectual disabilities, as she says. And I thought that was really nice. So it's good to see that she's doing some good work while she has a little bad vibe self going on. Well, going to put my inquisitive crew, let's talk about the Belle Collective. Now, Latrice is obviously clearly still hurt about what Lateshia said about her, giving her that feedback and telling her that she ruined her event, basically, is what she's going around telling everybody. But I mean, clearly she didn't deliver the 9 to 5 comment well, like I said in my video before, but I don't feel like it was a big deal. I don't feel like she ruined it. She shouldn't have swore. She could have been lighter on the drink, but ruin it to me just seems a bit extra. But she needs to talk to Lateshia about that, really, and she also needs to be able to actually take feedback on without, sulking and not talking to the person. And I do feel like she actually does need some media training. She definitely needs to get a PR person. She's hanging around with that PR girl. Isn't she training her? She needs to give her some training, because that interview that she did about Jackson was not great at all. Yeah, it definitely needed work. Because I'm like, how are you bigging up Jackson? And then, they're asking you about, like, a lot of people leave Jackson as soon as they get big. And you're like, oh, yeah, it's really good. This is what made me do it. Yeah, but of course I don't live here. It's just like, that was not the way to answer the question. So, yeah, it wasn't good. But it does seem like she's definitely hurt, because every person she talks to, she's telling them about what happened with her and Lateshia. But I think she needs to be mature and talk to Lateshia about it. Now, the whole mix-up with Lateshia, however, and Tambra, and this whole, conspiring to make her the bad person, I was very interested to hear that, because I was like, oh, okay, so Lateshia set up that whole thing. So you're saying that Lateshia literally told them, or told you, to blame it on Tambra, why Akeisha wasn't invited to the group, but really it's because Lateshia was holding feelings she's obviously holding feelings because Akeisha told her she didn't like her event and they got off to a bit of a rocky start. But to blame it on Tambra is out of order. Why would you do that? And also, Latrice, why would you go along with it? Why would they all go along with it? I don't understand that. I feel like it's kind of bad mind on both sides, because the fact that, Latrice went along with it because she said that she was being loyal to Lateshia, because that's her girl. But now, because you two have had your little fallout, you're conveniently telling Tambra now, because if you hadn't had the fallout, would you have told her? Even though you're saying that it's been weighing on you, you did also say that you're trying to be loyal to Lateshia. So I'm like, this is all very messy. And I thought that Tambra took it quite well, actually, because I'm sure she must be side-eyeing them all. I'd be side-eyeing Latrice, like, okay, you went along with it. You're telling me now, but you went along with it. And obviously she's pregnant, so she's, not trying to flare up or anything, I guess. But yeah, I thought she kind of handled that well, to be fair. She didn't react, although she did say she was surprised that Lateshia would kind of do that type of thing. But yeah, I don't know. But Tambra and her dude, when they went baby shopping, she really went off with him about telling his sister. I was like, he's got to tell someone. He's got to have an outlet. You've told your sister, even though she's, in the medical field. It did seem a bit like, okay, Tambra, take it easy. I know you're high-risk pregnancy, but he's allowed to be excited too. I felt like that was a bit much. And I must say, I really liked that Latrice, was able to retire her mum. I think that's so lovely. It was beautiful to have that ceremony for her mum. It was really good to see Stormy from Love and Marriage Huntsville there. Obviously, they're friends from a long time. I thought that was really sweet. But I thought it was really lovely to see that she was able to retire her mum and do that for her, which is lovely. Now, as for that, So Gucci, JJ and his mum, that scene was really, really bad acting. It was so fake. It just looked like a whole heap of foolishness to me. That's what I looked at it as. To me, it looked like really bad acting, and I was not really buying that at all. Now, Glenn and Cliff, Lateshia and Latrice's husband, well, them and their little bromance, yeah, they really are using it to egg each other on with their foolish ways and thinking that they're slick, setting up their wives to link up because they want their own little bromance link up because they're getting on so well. But they're getting on well because them two are bad vibes themselves. Do you know what I mean? Talk about birds of a feather flock together. It's just ridiculous. And obviously the wives are not happy because they got blindsided talking about we're going on date night, only to turn up to see that the person that you're not even chatting to is sitting across the table from you. Yeah, very awkward. I think that it made me think about, couples and when they do go out, and I suppose that must happen if one of the couples fall out. It's a bit of a madness. So you can see where they just want to keep their friendship going. I don't think they were thinking about the women at all. They're just thinking, you know what, I get along with Cliff, we like each other, and you're talking about you feel like you care for each other more than your spouses. That is definitely interesting, right? You lot are on some best buddies, weirdo behaviour going on there. Like the wife said, like it shouldn't be like that way. You shouldn't be talking about some man loves you more than your spouse. That doesn't make no sense to me. Like you guys then go and marry each other then, isn't it? Like what's going on? What is really going on? But yeah, they think they're really slick. And even Glenn chatting about, oh yeah, because the therapist said we should do more couples things. So this is a couple thing, we're meeting other couples. I was just like, yeah, you lot are jokers. Just want to sit by the bar and drink and chat foolishness and fill each other's head with nonsense because you lot are so alike. It is ridiculous. Anyway, I thought it was kind of a slowish episode, but we'll see where I go on next week, because it looks like Glenn is going to be using Latishia's event, her book launch event, to perform his music. I'm like, this is not the time. It is about your wife and your wife only. Why are you coming out with a microphone? We shall see. I hope it's not him going to bust out into song. I reckon he will do. But we shall see. Anyway, people, what do you think of the episode? Let me know your thoughts below. Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.